G'day, Simon here, Explosive Action. We are back with another metal update. This time, we're going to take a look at 8 death metal demo tapes. That's all we're looking at today. Death metal demo tapes on cassette, no vinyl, no CDs, no other genres, just death metal. Well, I say no other genres, but in the background we are actually listening to some black metal, because hey, I like to change things up. This is the new EP from SOMME, S-O-M-M-E is how they are spelled. Finnish raw black metal band on Death Cult Productions. You can hear it in the background. This EP is such a step up from the self-titled from last year or 2019, I think it's 2019. This one's called Prussian Blood. The whole thing with SOMME is it's obviously war themed. You can get a bit of an idea there from the general in front. And the Somme is a river in France that apparently was a bit of a battleground in World War I. So I guess that's their lyrical theme. Musically, as you can hear, like it's pretty raw, but it's not over the top raw. It's not like, you know, I actually wouldn't even call it really raw black metal. I just call it sort of underproduced Finnish black metal. That's really what I would call it. Heavy on the melody like Finland tends to do, and the monotony of some of the riffs reminds me of like Ungvar. So yeah, really good stuff. SOMME Prussian Blood. It was limited to 200 copies on Death Cult, and hey, of course it's gone. It went in the first 3 minutes. The first tape we're going to look at, definitely one of my favourite EPs of the year, as proven by my brand new threads. This is the debut EP from EP from Pestilence. It is called The Birth of the Beginning Before the Inception of the End. This is a really good quality. They're, first of all, excellent production. Really thick sound, sort of like a later era Morbid Angel. It's got some of that swirling mass guitars that they're quite known for. Gets into a bit of chug, a bit like Suffocation does. A bit of a flavour like Melbourne bands like Vile Apparition and Faceless Burial, which gives it that that full Australian sound to it. It's really just top quality, booming death metal. Great stuff. 4 tracks. Comes with a slipcase, of course, which is nice. And there we go. There's the cover with the logo that matches the shirt, which is great. The same design there that I have on this wonderful shirt. The tapes are gone, the CDs are available, and the shirts I believe are still available, so definitely check it out. Take a look at the aesthetics. This is put out by Rotted Life, so you can bet there's an LP in the works. Yellow tape, which is nice. And take a look at the J card. Folds out nice. There's the boys at the cliched graveyard, which is very cool. 2 of the members play in another Queensland death metal band called Bone Marrow, well, Death Grind band anyway, who are very good. But yeah, Pestilence is absolutely speaking to me with this demo. 4 tracks, 2 on each side, I think, from memory. I'm pretty sure it wasn't a repeats on both sides. I think it was 2 on each side. I've played this a few times already. I've been playing it digitally on my phone when I go out for a walk quite a lot. So good. Really looking forward to seeing where these guys go. Some kind of full length, hopefully, in the works. Fantastic stuff. Pestilence. Next one I'm going to take a look at. This is Stabbed. What a great name for a band. Like I always joke, like the early bands, late 80s, they had the pick of all the cool names. Immolation, Suffocation. Now we're just down to Stabbed. It's great. Defleshed by Reptiles, even funnier. This is on Maggot Stomp, and it is totally a Maggot Stomp sounding band. That should be enough to tell you what's going on. A white cassette. And it's 4 tracks. Pretty sure this is repeats on the same program both sides. And there's the there's the art. I love the crocodile there eating the zebra, and the zebra's got, I don't know if the zebra's eating gore or if it's got flowers in its mouth. It's very hard to tell. But anyway, this is lots and lots of fun. Straight ahead, pretty dumb, gory death metal. Reminds me, there's a chunk of Sanguizigabog in here because it's a Maggot Stomp band. And then just straightforward stuff like Cannibal Corpse. Like it really is just, we play death metal and we play it kind of stupid. and I love it. Really good stuff. Mangled, limbless, lying in the mud. Savage bite to the head. Peeling back your face. Defleshed by reptiles. Outstanding. Just, yeah, good fun death metal. Don't know where they're from. Probably somewhere in the States. Maggot Stomp. So yeah, definitely check them out. Stabbed. Next one we're going to take a look at is Masochist. This is the debut demo from these guys. It actually came out in 2019 on digital. It took until 2021 to come out on physical format. This is Chaos of World Possession. These guys are from California, I'm pretty sure. The members of the band, I was looking up on the Metal Archives, pretty sure it was a 3-piece when they recorded this, and the drums aren't listed. And then listening to the EP again, probably their drum machine, but it's very well done if that's the case. They're now listed as a complete 4-piece, so we'll see where the future goes for these guys. But Masochist, this is like straight up Cannibal Corpse sounding stuff. Like, the vocalist is doing his best George Corpse Grinder impression that I've ever heard. Like, it's really, really good. Musically, it's very much like modern Cannibal Corpse, but also early Monstrosity with Corpse Grinder on it. Like, it's such a love letter to this kind of stuff, and it rules. Like, it's really, really good. Yeah, pretty sure it's their only thing so far. The 6 tracks on this is all I've come across. Not sure what's in the works, but really, really cool artwork as well. This comes across there. Yeah, but I don't know much else about them. Just it's on Rotted Life and top quality straight ahead death metal. There's not much you can say about that kind of thing. Not sure why it took them 2 years to get it on physical format. I think there's a CD as well as this tape. So yeah, definitely check it out. Rotted Life, good stuff from Masochist. This next one, this is Turris Ebonea. I had to look up how to say it. It's out on Caligari. This is phenomenal stuff. 4-track EP debut again from this band. They're from New York, and it's made up of members of Krallis, but who I'm not too familiar with, but who I am familiar with is Cosmic Putrefaction, and that's where this sound is heavily rooted. Whoever's involved in Cosmic Putrefaction is on this and is definitely influencing the sound. It's that big swarming mass of guitar, and there's a lot of like ulcerate in the sound. When it becomes a cacophony, it's just that overwhelming death metal, almost, well, cosmic, just like Cosmic Putrefaction. You can argue, you could almost say this could have been a Cosmic Putrefaction EP. It is pretty similar to that stuff, but probably a little bit more blackened in its approach. Take a look inside. Really dig the kind of experimental artwork there. The music itself is a little bit experimental, clear shell, good stuff. Pull it out. Simple J card, very nice. Thick card stock from Caligari. Yeah, so as I said, these guys are Krallis and Cosmic Putrefaction based members, and this is Turris Ebonea. Definitely check this one out. It's on a few formats, I believe. The tape is what I decided to pick up, and yeah, if you just like that real dark and occult sounding, cold, and I love using that word swarming because it just sounds like, a horde of bees or something. So good. Turris Ebonea, definitely check it out. Next one I'm going to take a look at is Congenital Deformity, and I can just feel the slime dripping off this tape. It is positively disgusting. It is infecting me. This is called Sacrifice, and it is slimy, oozy death metal. Just thick and nasty and putrid and vile, and how many other adjectives can I come up with to describe this purpley bluey tape called Sacrifice? This is great. I think they're from Italy, from memory. I think they're from Italy. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they're from Italy. And yeah, it's just nasty death metal. If you like Torturak and that kind of style, you're going to absolutely love this. It's mid-paced for the most part, just sick and just double kicks and kind of that bolt thrower pace for most of the time. The second track, what's it called? Well, just Sacrifice, I think. That's the one sort of kicks off with a bit of a blast fest, and you don't get a great deal of that through the rest of it. It's really just, you know, a meandering heap of death, grindy awfulness, slime, filth, putrid. This is great. Congenital Deformity. Check it out. It's on Frozen Scream. Oh, it's not a label I was familiar with, but anyway. Good stuff. And the next one, from Japan, this is a Leprophiliac. These guys rule. They did an EP in 2019. This is the full-length album in 2020. I don't usually buy full lengths on cassette. To me, cassette equals demo tape. That's sort of what my mind says, but it was there and it was straightforward to get. I don't regret it at all getting this on tape. It sounds so good on an analog format. This is, yeah, like I said, it's full length, and I think it's like eight or 10 tracks. These guys are from Japan. The album's called Necrosis, and it's nasty. It is very thick and awful stuff as well. It's got that fetid sound. It's got that cerebral rot sound, definitely. There's the lyrics. Two-piece from Japan. Japan's really, really doing good stuff of late. There's another band in here from Japan I'm going to be showing, but yeah, Leprophiliac. Great name for a band too. Surprised it wasn't taken. And look at this poor guy in the front there. He's had better days, hasn't he? Yeah, Necrosis. Get this, get their EP, get whatever you can from these guys. Really, really strong stuff from Japan. Next one we take a look at is another with Leprophiliac. This is a split between, how do I say this? Concilio Cadaverico, band from Mexico. So we got Leprophiliac, two-piece from Japan, and again, Concilio Cadaverico, they're from Mexico. And they're a five-piece, twin guitars. So yeah, we already talked about Leprophiliac and what they sound like. The other guys have a it's like 50% of their sounds Leprophiliac. The rest of it is like early Carcass, early Exhumed, a big chunk of Hemdale sound in there. That's definitely what they're going for. But not short, short grind tracks. They're still like 3 minutes long kind of things. 2-3 minute long tracks. Really good stuff. I really enjoyed their one. It's 2 tracks from Leprophiliac and 3 from Concilio Cadaverico. I'm not going to remember that name ever. The second track from those guys has got full Dismember riffage through it. It's I think like the guitar. I don't know anything about instruments, but I would guess it's a HM2 or something very similar to that guitar tone. That's what they've got, and they just grind it up really, really well. Really like that. Inside the tape we get pink shell, pink for flesh, pink for meat. It's positively disgusting. And the J card folded out. Got your classic gore grind corpse shots there, and some lyrics on the inside. The other band, the non-Leprophiliac band that I keep forgetting the name of, it's all in it's in Spanish, so no idea what they're saying. Not that you could anyway with this style of music, but either way it rules. Yeah, definitely want to check out more from those guys, as well as Leprophiliac, always good. And there, the 2 Leprophiliac songs in here, just a nice continuation from the album, nothing new, just more of the same good stuff. This came out on, who's this song? Life After Death. Label again, I'm not familiar with, but really good stuff. And the last one we're going to take a look at in this pile of death and slime is the split between Pharmacist and Oozing. What a great name. There's been so many great names in this update today. Pharmacist I've talked about before. I've got a couple of their things now. I think 2 CDs and 3 CDs I think I've actually got. Yeah, one of the CDs is a compilation of previous demo tracks. But this is their new one called Thanatological Reflections on Necroticism. Of course, you know exactly what they're playing if I've not talked about them to you specifically before, but I've definitely talked about it on this channel. Pharmacist actually sound more like Pathologist, who is a Carcass rip-off band from early 90s. It's sort of like Carcass by proxy, and it's so good. They continue it on here again. You listen to it and you go, this is great and familiar at the same time. Every now and then there's a little riff that you've heard in a bit of Carcass, you've heard in a bit of Pathologist, and they just change it up enough and incorporate their own stuff. And they do that in every song. There's always something in there you go, I've heard that little bit before. And it's a lot of fun. Oozing, Pharmacists are from Japan. Oozing are from the States. This is Forbidden Exhumation. Exhumation, yeah. That's like gore grind noise. The riffs are very hard to discern. They're long tracks too. They're like 3 to 3.5 minute long tracks. But good luck trying to decipher it. It is just an attempt at making the most horrible, gory. The vocals are, I'm pretty sure they're pitch shifted, or at least if they're not, they're way down there. It's really good stuff, but don't go in there looking for like high melodic riffs or anything, because you ain't gonna find it. That's Oozing. Nice orange shell. This one is on Acid Redux Productions, which is a cool name for a label. And J card. There you go. And the inside. So yeah, the Oozing stuff, definitely noisy, and of that obscure gore grind sound, but and it's good, like I said. But the Pharmacist stuff, Pharmacist Rule, I've been really happy with those guys and what they've been putting out. So yeah, definitely check it out. And obviously this is such a Rika Putrefaction homage, this cover. So yeah, good stuff. That's what my update's all about today. 8 terribly awesome, gory, filthy, disgusting death metal. You love all the adjectives you can use with death metal. What one haven't I used today? Stomping, we haven't used that. Knuckle dragging, I didn't use knuckle dragging. You don't get to tick that one off on the card. In the background we're listening to Som, Prussian Blood, awesome black metal from Finland. If you liked what you saw today, please like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and check out the other things here and here for stuff that you might want to watch as well. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.